Two kids were left alone inside their grandparents' house when they captured something that would leave them terrified. Suggested by Inez de la Cruz, this unsettling clip shows the siblings recording casually until they notice something strange lurking near an old shed.
Estamos aquí en la casa de mi bisabuela. Se fue la... ¿Qué es eso? Se fue la luz. Esta es la casita. Porque... Y mi mamá... Espérense. Y mi mamá y mi abuela se fueron al Oxxo a comprar velas por eso. Por lo que pasó de que se fue la luz. Y pues... Estamos aquí. Estas son las... Mi abuelito... Espérense, no sean chillones. No va a pasar nada. Y esas son las cenizas de mi bisabuelo. Porque pues desgraciadamente él ya falleció. Y el baño está allá. El baño, mi hermano quiere hacer pipí, pero el baño está allá. Y mi abuela nos dijo que cuidáramos. Mi abuelo nos dijo que cuidáramos aquí su casa en lo que ellas iban. Pero espérense. Pero pues el problema es que aquí no sabemos. Y pues no tengan miedo. No pasa nada. Abuelito, ¿si estás aquí? Preséntate ante nosotros. Si estás aquí, preséntate ante nosotros.
Somos tus
Nietos.
At first, a dark, shadowy figure seems to be moving inside. Suddenly, without warning, something bursts out of the shed, sending the children screaming in fear. It's the kind of childhood memory that would haunt anyone for years. Some viewers argue that the figure could have simply been an animal, perhaps a bird or a bat, seeking shelter inside the shed. The sudden flight might explain the startling moment. But what makes the footage so disturbing is the shadowy form seen earlier in the video. That shape doesn't resemble a bird, a bat, or any animal at all. Many believe this wasn't a creature of nature, but something much darker. Perhaps a malevolent entity revealing itself. As always, the interpretation is yours. Was this truly a ghost caught on camera, or was it something else entirely? What's up, Silent Nightmare family? I have something huge to share with you today. If we hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of September, 10 lucky subscribers will each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a thank you to this amazing community. It's super easy to enter. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the only way we know how, with a massive giveaway. On August 8th, 2025, a woman named Carla set out treasure hunting near an old cemetery when her detector signaled gold buried beneath the ground. After digging for some time, she unearthed 2 solid gold bars and, even more strangely, an old box. Hoping for more treasure, she pried it open, only to find not just additional gold, but a black dress and several unsettling artifacts inside. That very night, something unexpected happened. Carla was disturbed by knocks at her front door. Checking her Ring camera, she saw nothing, and when she opened the door, no one was there. But the following morning, curiosity pushed her to review the footage more closely, and what she discovered left her terrified. A pale, ghostly figure appears on the recording, staring directly into her doorbell camera before letting out a faint whimper and darting out of sight. The eerie impression is that something was watching, waiting. Now, many wonder, by opening that box and bringing its contents home, did Carla unknowingly invite this entity into her house? Whatever the truth may be, her discovery is a grim reminder. Some things buried near cemeteries are meant to stay hidden forever. This chilling video comes from a man known as Vice, who works in a store long rumored to be haunted. For the most part, he dismissed the stories until one late shift changed everything. After returning home, he realized something sinister may have followed him back. That night, while trying to relax, his LED lights began flickering without warning. Then, out of the silence, a ghostly whisper cut through the air.
And my remote for the lights are over there. And they just won't turn off. They just won't turn off. Yo, what the was that?
One single word: leave. From that moment on, the activity only grew darker. Strange noises echoed throughout his home.
And I'm alone? Jesus Christ. And I'm alone too. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. There was something behind that. There was something behind that. Nope. Nope. Nope.
One evening, as he entered the bathroom, he spotted a shadowy presence lurking behind the shower curtain, vanishing within seconds. Soon after, objects in the room began rocking steadily, moved by unseen hands.
I'm gonna blow out the candles, and I'm just kind of chilling. I'm hearing shit. Sounds like he's coming from the bathroom. All I'm trying to do is blow out some candles. Hello?
In one recording, a dark figure can even be seen hiding in the corner, silently watching him. Terrified, Vice fled outside just to catch his breath. But the nightmare escalated. The following night, he was woken by violent banging on his bedroom door. Then came something far more disturbing.
Nope. My girlfriend's not supposed to be here yet. Nope. Go away. She's not supposed to be here yet. I didn't hear her car. Her keys are not here.
A voice identical to his own, demanding to be let in. When he opened the door, no one was there. Still, the knocking returned. Determined to capture proof, he left his phone recording. What the camera caught was bone-chilling.
Oh, please tell me I got that on video. Please tell me I got that on video. That's why I put my phone up there. Nobody's in here. Oh, that scared me. Look, nobody's in here. Nobody's behind the door. Nobody's underneath the bed. Nobody's under the bed. Nobody's in the closet. Nobody's going out the room. In the closet. This is where I keep my laundry baskets. Nobody's here. And then the lights are going on and off. This is great. Bathroom. No. Utility closet. Nothing. Living room, kitchen. Nothing. And the lights are still doing that. And the remote, I don't know. I lost the remote. That's the remote.
A shadowy entity peeking around the corner before disappearing into the darkness. No matter how much he searched, the house was empty. So what exactly followed Vice home? A restless spirit? A demonic force? Like so many terrifying encounters, the answer remains unknown. On July 3rd, a man known online as Captain Karski shared a story that quickly unsettled his viewers. For nearly a year, he lived peacefully in his home, never once encountering anything paranormal. But Karski has a strange hobby, collecting eerie artifacts from funeral homes, many of them tied directly to the deceased. After a friend gifted him several particularly disturbing items, his once quiet home began to change in terrifying ways. While recording a video about these new experiences, something chilling happened on camera.
I've never had anything happen here. I've never once thought that there was any kind of like haunting stuff going on or ghosts or anything like that. Until a couple weeks ago when I was given these like lab grade like test tube things. And these are like legit Pyrex brand, like super high quality glass, right? Came from a funeral home. So the other day I was up in my bedroom and I started hearing like clinking, and I don't see a move, but I'm hearing. And it's like obviously those. So I didn't think too much about it. And then a few days after that, I start seeing like little shadows in the side of my vision, right? I'm like peeking over while I'm watching TV and I'm like, what the f is going on here? I mean, like my sleep has not been as good. Everything's just been...
As he spoke, a shadowy figure drifted silently across the doorway behind him, completely unnoticed at the time. Moments later, he captured a disembodied voice echoing through the room, the very sound he had been describing.
You've done a lot of like ghost investigation, EVP, analyzing. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that is the quality. Like, that is a perfect example of a disembodied voice.
To silent skeptics, he revealed that the cramped space behind the door was filled with funeral memorabilia, leaving no possibility for anyone to hide. Days later, while painting, he caught another glimpse of movement upstairs. Grabbing his phone, he began filming just as unsettling noises erupted from the same area where the shadow had first appeared.
Hello? 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 Hello?
What the Who's in there? Oh.
As he crept closer, the door suddenly creaked open on its own, sending him fleeing in terror. Convinced that these haunted relics have invited something sinister into his home, Captain Karski believes a malevolent presence now lingers within his walls. Whether he chooses to stay or leave, one thing is certain: we haven't seen the last of this chilling haunting. In this terrifying clip, a man in Mexico purchased a strange-looking doll from a street vendor for just 20 pesos, about $1. Thinking it might be a cheap collectible, he brought it home without hesitation. But almost immediately, unsettling things began to happen inside his house. At first, it was faint whispers and shadowy movements. Over time, the disturbances grew stronger. It became undeniable. The doll wasn't just cheap, it was haunted. One morning, at 5:23 a.m., while working at his computer, he heard a chilling noise. Grabbing his phone, he began recording.
Estoy trabajando. Dice... Disculpen el reguero. Ahí están mis perritos durmiendo. Son las 5:23 de la mañana. Estoy trabajando. Y de... Cinco veintitrés de la mañana, 5:24 ya, para los que dicen que... Para los que dicen que ocurre nada más a las 3 de la mañana, no. Son las 5 ya de la mañana. Con 24 minutos. Ahí están mis perritos. Están durmiendo. Y lo curioso es... Alexa, luz del cuarto blanco frío.
Muy bien.
Están escuchando. Escuchen. Son susurros. Y no hay nadie, no. Siempre los muestro que no hay nadie para que luego no digan, no, es que eso, qué sé yo, de tus amigos, de tus familiares o lo que sea. No hay absolutamente nadie.
The footage captured unexplained knocking and eerie whispers echoing through the rooms. After searching the entire house, he found nothing. A few nights later, at 3:43 a.m., the activity escalated.
Son las 3:43 de la mañana y justo... Otra vez. Luego empiezo a sentir adrenalina. Por eso respiro así. Y me... Encendí la linterna. No hay nadie. Todo está totalmente cerrado.
Out of nowhere, a distorted scream ripped through the silence, unnatural, inhuman, and filled with dread. Again, he searched every corner of the house, but this time, the nightmare followed him.
Es- Ajá. No entiendo qué. Para los que me dicen que me vaya de la casa. No manchen. Es bien fácil decirlo. En-
As he turned to head back to his room, a violent knock shook his garden door. When he opened it, no one was there. Seconds later, the sound of heavy footsteps came charging toward him from the darkness, forcing him to retreat in fear. Desperate for answers, he invited a friend over to conduct a Ouija board session. But instead of uncovering the truth, it only made things worse. The very next night, his camera caught something horrifying. Lurking in the shadows was a dark figure with a scorched face and glowing eyes, peering at him before vanishing into the darkness. Since that night, the man has been unable to find the vendor who sold him the doll, which raises one chilling question. What exactly did he bring into his home that day? Was it a vengeful spirit, a cursed entity, or something even darker? In this chilling video, 3 women are hiking along a remote and isolated trail when they stumble upon something unusual, an old, rusted metal hatch hidden in the ground. Curiosity gets the better of them, and despite their hesitation, they decide to open it. They convince themselves it's nothing more than a simple water system, brushing off any reason for concern. But that assumption couldn't be more wrong.
Watch there be nothing. Oh.
What happens next turns this ordinary discovery into a terrifying paranormal experience. As they peer inside, the camera captures something they never noticed in the moment.
Pull it. Is that glass?
It's plexiglass. I heard noises.
Dude, do it.
Ugh. Do you hear it echoing?
We have to do it now.
Holy shit.
Are you?
This is insane.
Oh.
There's a flashlight in my backpack.
Go get the flashlight.
It's in the top.
A pale, ghostly face lurking in the shadows below. For only a split second, the apparition seems to stare directly upward at them before vanishing back into the darkness. Moments later, the video abruptly cuts off just as one of the women goes to retrieve a flashlight. Strangely, in a follow-up recording, they make no mention of what was seen inside.
I'm Mackenzie. I think I'm the sacrifice for this. I think it's a water system.
Suggesting they never realized a sinister presence was watching them. They even appear to revisit the cistern, still unaware of the horrifying figure caught on film. With no further explanation and no updates since, the true nature of what lies beneath the hatch remains a mystery, one that may never be solved. Bobby Bars has been facing relentless paranormal activity inside his home, and his encounters only seem to grow darker with time. It all began when a ghostly figure was caught on CCTV in his daughter's bedroom, a moment that marked the start of an escalating nightmare. Since then, the disturbances have multiplied. Disembodied footsteps echo down the halls, cupboards creak open on their own, and Bobby's cameras continue to capture chilling evidence of something unseen. In one particularly unsettling recording, Bobby is drawn to strange tapping sounds coming from inside a cupboard.
That object up there swung and literally smacked the glass really hard. Damn reflection, but look, still moving. Let's get you before it stops. Look, still moving. Oh no, it moved. Look, it was sitting there, as you can see from the dust. Oh, so it moved. Alright. Can you make it swing again? Damn, I really need to wipe off in there. Look at all that shit. Can you make it swing again? Try to open that more. Hello? Can you make it move again? Oh, look. It made them all move now. Nice. Can you make it swing like you did before when it hit the glass? What's going on? This? Alright, now I said swing it, not move it. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. And I opened that thing, so probably let the damn thing out. Yo, this thing keeps moving. I'm like nervous and shaking, and I'm lightheaded a little bit. Keeps going out of focus. Surprised some things ain't shaking more, how much it moved. I'm so nervous, man. So lightheaded. I'm gonna regret this, but can you make it move again? Can you make it move again? I'm so lightheaded. Can you slide it the other way? Keeps going out of focus. Yo! Was that a nickel, a dime, a penny? Look, there's my change. That thing went flying. How did it not hit the glass? See, that's some glitch in the Matrix shit. Yo, I gotta rewatch that, cause how to get past that glass and fly behind this stuff. That's definitely not what flew out. I don't even know where that went. Or even... That looked like a quarter or a nickel or a dime, because it wasn't no penny. That shit was too shiny for that. I'm like freaking out. See, it keeps going out of focus, man. I think something's in there. I'm good. It can stay in there. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch that again because I'm a little stumped on how it didn't hit.
Compelled to investigate, he opens it, only to discover the noises intensify as if something is trapped inside. Moments later, objects begin shifting on their own, until finally a coin falls out onto the floor, as though it had been deliberately placed there. The event was eerie enough on its own, but it feels like just the beginning of something much larger and far more sinister. If the pattern continues, it's almost certain that Bobby's home will reveal even more terrifying moments in the nights to come. Meet Megan Page, the creator behind her self-titled YouTube channel. Her videos often offer a raw, candid look into her life, personal reflections that allow her audience to connect with her on a deeply human level. But one day, what began as a simple attempt to find peace in nature turned into a harrowing experience, forcing her to confront just how thin the veil between safety and danger can be. On that day, Megan retreated to the woods, her usual escape from the chaos at home. After a recent stay in a psychiatric hospital, she returned to an environment riddled with turmoil, her bed infested with cockroaches, her daily life consumed by screaming arguments with her father. The woods were her sanctuary, the one place she could breathe, but her peace was shattered in an instant.
It's the psychiatric hospital, and I think I've been out for 5 days. It was safe there. When I got home from the psychiatric facility, there were cockroaches in my bed. Can you believe that? So that's why I'm in Humboldt. That's why I'm back in Humboldt. I'm staying at my dad's again, and it's really bad. Every day we've been scream fighting. And then I come to the woods for like 4 hours and decompress. And then I go back home, and then he acts like nothing happens.
From the stillness came a voice, a stranger's voice, accusing her of being evil and dark. The words cut through the silence, laced with menace. Suddenly, the calm forest felt suffocating. Megan's body shook uncontrollably as she realized the gravity of the encounter.
Okay, well, you scared me.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sweetheart, don't worry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The stranger's piercing gaze and cryptic remarks about her dark hair and veins left her rattled to the core, turning her retreat into a waking nightmare. Though she tried to dismiss it as a random encounter, the experience left her shaken. With the unsettling presence of strangers, those she called tweakers, often lingering in the area, Megan could no longer view the woods as a safe haven. Instead, they became a place where peace and danger walked hand in hand.